Hey, what's up everyone? You're here with Goran from Pickdawgz and you are here for your best soccer bets for Friday, April 28th. It's not a big slate that we have on Friday, guys. Only 5 games in total from the top 5 European League. That is, EPL is on a break on Friday, but we have a couple of games in Serie A. We have a game in Bundesliga, one game in La Liga, and one game in the French League One. Of course, there is that parlay of the day video up on the Pickdawgz YouTube channel as well. So feel free to check that one out, guys, and make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. Let's get this show on the road with this La Liga game between Osasuna and Real Sociedad. And for a pick in this game, guys, I'm gonna do something I have never done in my life. Uh, we have two teams in pretty good form right now. Osasuna has lost only one in their last 6 games. They're playing well. They're coming off of a nice win against Cadiz on the road. While Real Sociedad has lost 2 of their last 6 games, and they're still fighting to stay in that Champions League spot, which makes me think that both of these teams will be more focused on defense than offense in this game. And for that reason, guys, and I cannot believe I'm saying this, I am gonna take under 1.5 goals. The price of that is plus 175. We have seen often in this matchup that either team gets shut out and that they don't score a goal. We have seen 1-0 games. We have seen 0-0 games. We have seen games going over 2.5. But this one just makes me think that, like I said, both teams will be focused a little bit more defensively. And I think the chances are gonna be very hard to come by, especially for Osasuna. And then again, if either side gets a win, I think it's gonna be a 1-0 win. So under 1.5 goals, plus 175. Like I said, I've never had this bet in my life. The draw might also be a good look as well. So if you like that better, I would go with the draw. But personally, I'm gonna put like half a unit on under 1.5. For our next game, guys, we are moving to Bundesliga, and here we have one team playing for the spot in Bundesliga for next season, and that is Bochum. And on the other side, we have Borussia Dortmund, the team that's fighting for the title. Thanks to Bayern Munich losing in their last game last weekend, and Borussia Dortmund demolishing Eintracht Frankfurt at home 4-0. They are back at the top of the table, and once again, they depend only on themselves. And if they can win most of the games until the end of the season, well, probably not most. I would say they have to win all of them. They will definitely win the title, and I, for one, would definitely love to see that. Borussia Dortmund has a game against Bochum, and they have a game against Wolfsburg next, coming up after this one. And after that, they have Gladbach, they have Augsburg, they have Mainz, and that's it. That's the last game of the season. But we'll see if they have what it takes to win the title. I think that they're playing well offensively. They're pretty solid. Their defense does tend to make mistakes, but luckily for them, they have enough offense to kind of compensate for that. Bochum, like I said, is fighting to stay in the league, and they are above the relegation zone right now. They are in 15th place with 27 points, which is 2 points more than Stuttgart and 3 points more than Schalke has. But I think that they will need at least 6 more points to secure their spot in Bundesliga. But honestly, I don't think that they will get any points here. In this game, guys, I'm going all out on Borussia Dortmund, and I'm taking Borussia to win at over 2.5 goals. Minus 103, I think that's an excellent price on one of the worst defensive teams in the league, and that is Bochum with 66 conceded goals. And Borussia Dortmund, who is the second best offensive team in the league with 66 scored goals. So even if Bochum doesn't score a goal here, I think that Borussia Dortmund can get us over 2.5 line on their own, and that's pretty much what I'm counting on. So I'm taking Borussia to win and over 2.5 goals at minus 103. For our next two games, guys, we are moving to Serie A, and the first one we have is between Lecce and Udinese. And this potentially could be a very interesting game because Udinese is still kind of fighting for that European spot. They are now 12 points away from the Conference League spot. it is pretty far away. I don't think that they can get there, but Lecce is definitely fighting for survival in Serie A as well. They are 2 points above the relegation zone, and they could definitely use points out of this game. Udinese has been playing solid football as of late. They have had a few positive results. They uh, have been scoring goals. They are coming off of a nice win against Cremonese 3-0, while Lecce hasn't won any of their last 8 games, and that is the reason why they are sinking deeper and deeper in the standings. And especially at home this season, they have only 2 wins. They have 7 draws and 6 losses. This is definitely a must-win game for Lecce. If they don't get a win, at least if they could get a draw to kind of stop the bleed for a second there in the Serie A standings. But in order for that to happen, they need to score goals. They have been scoring goals a little bit more often as of late. And luckily for them, Udinese is not the best defensive team in the league. They have conceded 39 goals so far. And with that in mind, guys, I do expect quite the entertaining game. So I'm going to go with over 2.5 goals in this one. It's plus 120. You know that I like to take the over 2.5 whenever we get plus money. And plus 120 is definitely an outstanding price for this pick. For the second Serie A games, guys, we have Spezia playing against Monza, and Monza is pretty much safe. I would say they are in 12th place, but Spezia is not. Spezia is in that 17th place, which is in the relegation zone. No, actually, they are above the relegation zone by a point. Verona is behind them with 26 points. But if Spezia doesn't get a couple of wins over the next few weeks, I think that they might be one of the teams who will be getting relegated. Um, in the last 4 games, Spezia has lost only once, so there has been some positive movement, and they have been scoring goals. They have scored at least a goal in 3 of their last 4 games, and with them playing at home here, I definitely think they will get to the scoreboard, but I don't think they can keep a clean sheet. Monza has been scoring goals like crazy lately. They have 6 goals in their last 3 games. They have beaten Inter, they have beaten Fiorentina as well, and they are now back on the winning track. So in this game, guys, I'm going with both teams to score at minus 125. And for the last game of this video, guys, we are going to go to the French Ligue 1, and we have Strasbourg playing against Lyon. Lyon had that big derby match against Marseille last weekend, and they ended up losing that game by a goal in the, I believe, like last minute of the game or something like that. They even scored an own goal in that match, and they haven't been at the top of their performance like we are used to seeing them as of late. But this is potentially a spot for them to bounce back because they were quite successful in this matchup against Strasbourg, and they are kind of still in the hunt for that for a Conference League spot, which is now 6 points away from them. Strasbourg, on the other side, is still fighting to stay above the relegation zone, and the competition for that is pretty strong this season. In League One, we have Brest with 32 points, we have Nantes with 32 points, Strasbourg with 32 points, and then we have Auxerre with 33 points. Neither of the teams I just mentioned are good defensively, and offensively of those teams, Strasbourg is the best, and they are in the best form. They are on the 2 game winning streak right now, during which they scored 5 goals. They have been playing some solid offense. They actually kept a clean sheet against Reims last week on the road, which is not an easy task to accomplish, but I honestly don't think they can do it twice in a row. So I'm going with both teams to score in this one. It's minus 141. Lyon definitely deserves to be the favorite here. They have been far more consistent and better, and they have a little bit better defense than Strasbourg has. But like I said, Strasbourg has been scoring a lot of goals as of late, and they have been showing some great signs of life. And like I said, they are on a 2 game winning streak, so I do expect them to get on the scoreboard at home. Strasbourg, Lyon, both teams to score. That's it, everyone. Thank you for joining me here. These were free picks for Friday. We have a lot more to come on Saturday and Sunday. We have a big weekend ahead of us, guys. It's time to make some bankroll. So if you want my best bets, click the link in the description of this video and see if you like anything and sign up. The best way to do that, guys, would be to get a 3-day pass now that will get you covered all the way through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we have a very, very busy week next week. So if you want that as well, get a 7-day pass, jump on it, guys, and let's win some cash. That's it. Have a great Friday. Good luck with your bets, and I'll see you soon at more free winners.